What's up, everybody? Noah back here from our review of Love in Zion National, a national park romance. Lauren is an assistant curator who is out to prove a set of ancient vases belong to the Pueblo Nation. She journeys to Zion to find what she needs to make her case, and along the way meets Adam, a native park ranger, who helps her on her mission. This one stars Cindy Busby and David Gridley. Cindy Busby is an actress I really do enjoy for Hallmark. She hasn't had the best films, in my opinion, over the past few years. I did really enjoy her earlier work from like 2020. Now, with that being said, her films haven't been bad by any means. This one, it's okay. It's not as strong as something like Love in the Forecast or Chasing Waterfalls or Warming Up to You, Romance in the Air, A Godwin Christmas Meant for Love, but I think it is better than Marry Me in Yosemite. It has a very similar feel to it, with it being in the mountains, with a lot of hiking and a lot of just beautiful scenery. The cinematography in this film was very, very beautiful. Cindy Busby does a very great job in this film portraying her character Lauren. With that being said, this movie does have beautiful cinematography and a great lead performance. What it does not have is a compelling script. They get to the climax of the film way too early on, about halfway through actually, and I was sitting there watching this, and I was really into it for the first hour, and, well, with the 2-hour runtime with the ads with it, I'd say I was probably about halfway through, about 40 to 50 minutes. You get to the climax way too early and you don't give enough time to really build the romance for them to have a compelling or an emotional breakup. You don't really introduce our villain all that well. The villain in the film is trying to go after the vases, which we find out a little into the film, but you don't give him enough scenes to really build him as a despicable character that you're not really supposed to like. You're just supposed to feel like, hey, he's after these things too. He's after these vases too. And while this is a nice piece to really give some love to this tribe, this film does not do anything to make it compelled with the romance. And there's no chemistry between our two leads. A romance film without chemistry is pretty much bland and there's nothing to it. Cinematography is important, but when your main objective of your romance story is to get me enveloped and involved with these characters to make me fall in love with them and hope that they fall in love, you don't really do a great job with that when you don't do any screen tests. And yes, I don't think the Hallmark does any screen tests. If they do, fine. Sometimes they might, sometimes they don't. This is a film that really could have been a lot better with a script rewrite. Give a bit more attention to the overall romance. Give me a bit more of them hiking in the mountains to go and look for these vases. Give these characters some more time to bond. You don't give them a whole lot of time to bond. We have a very nice emotional story with Lauren and her mother that we find out what happens and why she wants to go back to Zion and why it took her so much time to get back to Zion all these years later. This is a very interesting film because it's not awful, but it's not great either. So I'm going to go with a 3 out of 5 for this one. 3 stars out of 5. For a grade, I'm going to go with, I'm going to give Love in Zion National a C+. It's not all that great, but it's not that bad either. It's one that I was really interested in seeing because I am a fan of Cindy Busby, and I enjoy her earlier work with the Hallmark Channel. Namely, Love in the Forecast, Chasing Waterfalls, Romance in the Air. I did really enjoy A Godwin Christmas Meant for Love. She also had My Boyfriend's Back, Wedding March 5. I enjoy this actress. Her past couple films have been a bit of a disappointment for me, but Warming Up to You was definitely her strongest one that she's had over the past couple of years for the Hallmark Channel. So that's my review of Love in Zion National, a national park romance, and I will see all of you guys next time.